It is day 47, and I just saw a holdfast here. He just passed me by, but I caught this on the ground, and we took a guess that this might be a workings of a gull. It's an insect, and as you can see, it's very light, very hollow. There's a web inside, so I'm going to dedicate day 47 to natural tiny homes. This very neat light contract. Feels like a leaf. It's light. Day 47 to natural tiny homes. Day 47. That was the moon. It looks like an early one. April 3, day 47. Let's see what the day has in store for Rennell and Unicorn. It's an early rise. All right, here. Suddenly got really cold here, like it just dropped to like 36. Fingers are freezing. This is cool. There's the river. I'm gonna give everyone a shot right here as best as I could of the mid view as I hold the camera. Swaying a little. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the sway because the stabilization, but it's swaying, and I'm holding this little thing in my hand here. No tripod. Here comes old Unicorn. Well, that's kind of neat. Hopefully that's a good capture there. I like putting it on when I go through, they call it the Green Tunnel, but we've been out here since February 16, 47 days ago. So I'm like embracing the green tunnel, because, you know, we've seen a lot of see-throughs, a lot of cool snow, cold weather, negative 10-degree wind chill. I think I got maybe some frostbite early on when I was wearing shorts. And some of those videos I was feeling good. I think some of those wind gusts got me though. I think the weather I could handle, but those wind gusts that came through, even though I can handle them, I think maybe some of my skin got damaged. But we're doing okay. Wow, I ran right into that, if you can see. I'm looking down, and just having a good time out here. I like to put it on because I love it. So back to embracing the Green Tunnel. I can't wait to get more of it. I might sound nuts to a few of you out there, but no, this is great. You liking it, Unicorn?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Like I said, it's maybe come 3 months from now, who knows, but right now it's still rather new. We got pockets of it, but I kind of like to be hugged by it, you know, especially to shelter you from the sun in the summertime. Look at this. This is so cool. Tell me that's not just really beautiful. All right. Well, thanks for coming along for the ride here through this part of the Green Tunnel here in Virginia as we're making our way to Harrisburg. And hopefully that'll be a great time there. But we're going to see if we can collect some more miles. And we'll catch you on the other side. Happiest known time, baby. This is typically how I hang the camera for a shot. As you can see there, it's hanging from the tree. Unicorn is in the background. Alright, so here is another one. As you can see it right here.
It's the inside.
They are really neat. So as you can see here, it is really beautiful out. This trail here, I don't think it's got any signs of winter at all. There's like pine leaves. I mean the branches. And the pine cones are on the ground, so it really smells nice. The trail behind me looks like this. It looks like the seasons are certainly changing right before our eyes. Just making our way and seeing how many miles we can crush. Looking for maybe more tiny homes. That's what I'm thinking about. All the micro life in here. Ant hills and spiders. But that was a particularly nice one, if that's what it was. We'll have to look that up, but certainly there were some webs in it. It was a neat little structure. Look how beautiful this is. Clip 18, clip 18. As you can see here, unicorn's feet, and then we've got this broken up bridge, but I actually think that we might be able to get away with not getting wet if we go.
We could tell that.
Yeah, but we can take a left around that and not get wet. As I was saying, we're gonna stay dry. Go to the left and stay dry. That was the plan. So we're gonna stay dry. Whew. That was a massive. It was a massive feat. Massive feat, cool footage. Unicorn just made me this. Let me get up. Pepperoni wrap. What are you eating now, Unicorn?
I just finished my pepperoni wrap. I think I might have some cookies now.
And I'm horse mealing down the Cheez-Its with a spoon.
You want a cookie?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna continue our northbound trek. Look at this. Well, this is a really big rock. Look at that. Boom. Big rock.
Picture of that big rock.
Big rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
A unicorn. You think this warrants for a little tiny house?
Yeah, I think something might be living in there.
Yeah? It's a big tree.
The white blaze tree.
It's a white blaze tree. Like a little tiny house. Trail came from that way, and we moved all the way down here. We are at Docks Knob. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck and shelter. Nobody's here, but we came here for that, which is the pipe water source. Let's take a look since nobody's here. What is up with Docks Knob? Shelter. It's got a kind of a low roof. I don't know what I think about the inside of it here though. Boom, so we got here at camp. I just want to show you where we camped at right here. There is the tent. Unicorn is getting ready to get in. As you can see there, the white blaze. Those Martin Far Out guides. Kind of surrounded here by all the trees. There's a lot of destruction here in this section. Up past Docks Knob shelter, a lot of down trees. So let's see how the night will be. We'll probably do the outro inside the tent. As you can see, look at my leg right here. I think I might have got frostbite back 10 days ago when I was rocking through. I think there was negative -5 mph and chills, but it was only 20 degrees out. But at least I learned my barrier of when I can wear shorts. I think around the 20-degree mark, but it's gotten a lot better. I feel like it's in that movie Along Came Polly, if you ever seen that movie, and they're like, oh, it's not that bad of a bruise, it's not that bad, and the camera zooms down and the whole leg's taken. It looks a lot worse than it is, though. It really does. Kind of. Happy snow time! Unicorn's laughing at me. But yeah, you know, it was from the cold weather, I think. But it's all good. It's all good. Happy snow time. Boom. Day 47. Looks like we're wrapping this thing up. Let me get my notes out. But before I do that, Unicorn, do you think, how many miles did we do today?
Did a little over 22 today. Biggest day.
It's kind of chilly. Wow, this is our biggest mileage ever?
Yeah, a little over 22.
That's sweet. That's sweet, as I have my hood up here. I'm loving this Kyanite LT though by Arc'teryx. When I answered Coach's my favorite gear, I said FUPA on his little Instagram thing. I forgot how great this is. We can talk about it another time. But all right, back to focus. Biggest mileage.
Yeah.
Boom.
Awesome.
Boom. Okay. Thank you for the support. Everyone out there always helps. Tiny homes. Did you see that tiny home?
Yeah. It's a cool little like ball. It almost looks like a golf ball.
Hold fast. Just was passing me off, and I was like, "Hey, dude," and he just maybe that's right. Drop it in comments. Was that right? Was that like a tiny home? I mean, that was pretty awesome. And I just kept looking at these balls. I've never seen it ever.
They're super lightweight.
All my life.
They don't feel like anything. It's just like air.
You can just crush it like East Coast woods.
Delicate.
My whole life, I don't know. Just never saw them here. Just weird. But it's awesome. So I just give a shout out to all the tiny homes on the Appalachian Trail. All the natural ones. Although I guess we're from nature, and if we're making a home, I guess it's still a natural home even though it's man-made.
But it has to be tiny.
But it has to be tiny, but they're still natural tiny homes that humans are making. They're natural tiny homes even though they're man-made. We're from nature, so that's natural. I guess that's debatable. Okay, so, but you know what I mean by shout out by natural. Nature, little bugs, little things, ants, anthills. Hope you enjoyed the angle of the dangle again. We went through that today. Kind of in real time, I showed you on the ZV-1. I was shooting really what we do in the middle of the trail sometimes. I've got that down to like 30 seconds, that deployment. And the crazy thing is, as fast as I can get that up and snip it, can also work. I do a lot of my foot shots that way as well. But it serves dual purpose because it's got that clip. But another thing is, some of the easiest shots, like when I'm putting the tripod up and walking, I'll do it for like 5 minutes. Like today, I was just caught up on where to put the tripod, and like you think some of the hardest angles where I have to clip things and the angle of the dangle is there, that it would take longer, but sometimes it's just like the simple stuff takes even longer. But yeah, maybe I'll put the pic up there on how I do the back shots when I walk towards it as well. I know some people have just subbed. I didn't really understand, but I like to explain to the public how I'm taking my shots. But maybe I'll put that pic up like right there. I don't know. But I have a pic. It's a hack with the Dyneema rain cover. It's easy. I can put the magnet and I slide it up and down. Unicorn's back. Excuse me. Lunch spot. What do you think about that lunch spot?
It was a really nice lunch spot. We had some running water just coming down right next to us. I had a nice big rock that I could sit on. It was sloped perfectly to have a very comfortable seat. Good lunch.
Yeah, I think it was my favorite lunch spot to date. High 69 today, low 35. As much as the temperature swings were on a lot of the days here, today felt particularly swingy. I mean, in the morning I had my knit gloves on, and then some in the day it was like high 69. It was really, really hot. But yeah, I think that winter and summer are battling it out on one side of the mountain, and it's so different as you're hiking, as you go up and down. Green Tunnel, I just want to give a big shout out to the Green Tunnel. People always talk about it. I love it. I'm embracing it. Maybe because we left early and there wasn't much of a green tunnel, but I'm totally embracing the green tunnel right now. Maybe I'll change my mind in a few hundred miles, but man, I'm loving it. You loving it?
Love it.
It's just beautiful. It's just, again, it's just so different to be huddled up inside and hugged by the trees. Bridges. We were going to name this episode off of bridges because there was so many
bridges.
Yeah, that was in this Roanoke section. We can talk about that as well in a bit. The Roanoke section, I think they take care of it. That's what the club is called. But maybe we'll name a different episode after bridges. But you said that we'd cross that bridge
when we get to
when
it.
we get to it.
Yeah, well,
That's what you.
I did. I said, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yes, you did say that. I actually thought that this episode might be able to bridge the gap, actually, to the bridge episode. But yeah. And then the Roanoke section, they really took great care of the trail. Fresh cuts. It seems like everything was leveled off. They wanted to make beautiful rock. Doc's Knob was eerie, the shelter. It was, but I mean, it got like death, and then there was burned sections, and I can tell the Roanoke section was really well cared. I think the guys before it was at Path. They had like these blue bins, and it was like, through hikers carry these cedar knobs to. It was like instructions, and I just can't imagine if every section did that.
They had blue bins that they wanted you to carry a baggie of wood shavings to the privy for one specific shelter, but it would have been like 4.5, 5 miles to carry these wood shavings.
I'm okay with it. I just think that if every section was run like the Path section, we would have blue bins everywhere along the AT. So if everyone followed that philosophy, we'd have these big blue bins, which some people would throw trash in. I says, this is not trash. There's just signs that says, this is not trash, do this, do that, and a blue bin. I just feel like, why? It's just one thing compounds to the next. I feel Roanoke section was so different than that. And they were right next to each other. So shout out to Roanoke section for keeping everything fresh. You can tell leaves were blown off to the side. It seems to be out here with like
I feel like they like brought a leaf blower out and they cleared the pathways.
It was a beautiful section that way. But no, I love all the volunteers. I just found the blue bins odd to be placed along the trail in beautiful nature. But besides that, I think everything was done really well here on day 47 in terms of our hike. Knock on wood, we're doing great. We're feeling healthy. We're headed towards where? Pearisburg. I need to do more research on that, like the population and the history of it. It just sounds like an interesting town. We're headed out that way. Shout out to tiny homes on the AT, all the micro life out there living in those little homes. We're gonna get ready to eat dinner, just put up the tent, get some editing done, maybe catch a flick, catch a movie, living happiest known time. Want to thank everyone for the support and the views throughout this whole hike. I know everyone's busy during their day, and to catch every episode is tough, but thank you very much for the people that have done so. It really means a lot. It's really fun to do this. I just want to just come back to it. This is really, really fun. We're having a great time, and we're having a blast. But besides that, Unicorn, I think day 47 is under wraps. We have day 48 tomorrow. Everyone out there living your happiest known time at your work, or not at work, or at your hobby, hustling, just home playing Rocket League, whatever you're doing out there, just living happiest known time. Just keep it up. Thank you very much. We'll catch everyone on the flip.